All right, so it is Wednesday. The video is rendering right now and being uploaded, so hopefully it'll be live this evening. But basically, we have now transitioned into the quarantine vlog. It's not a vlog. The quarantine recappening. The quarantining? The quarantine cappening? We'll figure it out. Anyway, this is nothing new, but we got a nice little shipment of steel. Okay. 80 CRV2. We got 3/16. I want to sneeze. I really want to sneeze, but it's not going to come out. Anyway, we have 80 CRV2 in 3/16 thick for forging, because we're going to get back to that, don't worry. And then we have some 3/32, which is going to be nice and thin for some high performance kitchen knives. We're going to do some really thin full flat grinds on some awesome stuff there. So that is your quick update for today. Now hopefully I'm going to go out and check the mail, and there's going to be some abrasive media so we can spool up the blast cabinet. So check back in if anything pops up. Alright, so we got the new abrasive in the blasting cabinet. It seems to be working pretty well, except it's pulsing now. It's very slow. It'll suck up a bunch, and then it'll go thunk, and then it'll spray a bunch, thunk. I think it's the siphon tube. So I have to figure out what's going on there. But anyway, the other neat thing we did, if you look right there. Now, the camera's going to move because I got to reach, but look right there. Haha. First mod, we put a light in there. So now we can see. And it's just here on a power strip for now, until we build something a little bit better. But the dust collection system will be all plumbed into the same switch, so it probably won't change much. But yeah, that's something we're gonna continue to work on. Let's go take a look at a knife that we have been working on in the background. Haven't really talked about too much, except you saw the preliminary steps. So let's go find it. We'll be back with it on camera. All right. So this beautiful piece of hand-forged nonsense is the mustard patina. You saw that in our very first episode. Okay. This is what it looks like once it's all done. Do a nice, beautiful, panoramic, cinematic, nice, beautiful cross shot. Oh, look at it. Hollywood producers, you hit me up. I hook you up. Anyway, this is the Dymalux handle. This is the layered and stabilized wood. Rough, very rough sanded. Okay, so there's some nicks and things we have to clean out. But you can see the different green layers are looking pretty good. Let's flip this bad boy over. Okay. Once that's polished up, it's going to look beautiful. All right, so that's about all I got done. Oh, I got one more thing done. Let's switch the camera again. Yeah. Ha ha ha. All right. So you can see these are in handle shaping. All right, they're rough, but they're getting there. These are in basic sheath. Again, rough, but getting there. That one needs a little bit more handle shaping before we can sheath it. And then these are the last two to get handle shaping done. So they have to go into glue up later. But then we should be good to go. In the last video, the time lapse that you saw of me on the Kydex press, I should say the rivet press, was these. What we're doing with these is pretty trick. The top hole does not get a rivet. It's actually getting a screw, a long Chicago screw, and then a rubber spacer. And you can use that to adjust draw tension. So they'll all get a dab of Loctite, so that you can tighten them down and they won't back off. So, and then right here is all of the green for the second layer for all of those. So that'll be this Thursday night's project. All right, so I lied. I did get a little bit done last night. But anyway, we're going to tear it down, and I got to go upstairs and relieve the boss, because once again, the entire house is COVID positive. Thankfully, don't really have symptoms. other than a little bit of congestion, stuff like that. And the little one is good, but the missus got hit pretty hard. So we're going to go up and give her a break, unless she's napping, at which point we're going to come down and work. Because I think they're both napping. It's really quiet. I should probably be quiet. Maybe I shouldn't run the compressor. Anyway, we're going to go see what's going on. So maybe there will be more today. Who knows? By the way, it's Wednesday. I snuck down here in the afternoon. Not supposed to be sneaking. Just in case there was any question. Okay. See you later. Hey, it's Thursday. Today has been a bit of an interesting day, running around doing some stuff with the fam. Again, because, you know, everybody got hit in this whole thing. So doing our best to take care of everybody. I got some work done the other night. It was cleaning work, so it was kind of quiet because that's what you do when the little one is sleeping. You be quiet or incur the wrath of the little one and the wife. Anyway, let's do a quick recap and I'll show you what we did. All right, starting here, we cleaned up a little bit in preparation for getting the anvil back. Yes, that is still a mess. We'll get there, okay? Cleaned up a little bit back in here. The forge has shimmied off to the side because we're gonna be firing the big forge Saturday. Like, that's gonna happen. That is the beginning part of a paint booth. As you can see, we have Russia. No, focus there. There. That is a bathroom vent, which should hopefully suck enough fumes that we don't have to worry about it. Just have to get some mounting figured out on there. But what we're going to do is we're going to leave it just like it is, and we're going to cut out like this side, and you're going to spray into it so it's, you know, pretty well enclosed. Okay. Over here, we cleaned up the table a little bit. We got some of our projects moved down this way. Cleaned up this mess a little bit. That pile of junk right there, we still have to sort out. Okay, started going through our tech locks that we're going to put on here. Mismeasured those, so thankfully we have a plan. And our 2 coffee kits, which are listed on the website, if anybody's looking for one. So anyway, that's what we have going on there. We're going to take a couple minutes. We're going to get some things set up. I will be doing the live stream tonight. It will just be me because Coop is out of the area. But I want to get some paint on some things. So we're going to set up the paint booths. And we're gonna spray some paint. So we're going to get that down and set up. We'll check back in a bit.
Have to do whatever Bobby said.
Got these glued up, ready to go.
It's not going to work.
Going with natural on this one. So I'm going to drill those. Get them as close to ready to go as we can, and then we're going to go live. So have a live stream going on down here for the next little bit. We have a bunch of work to do here on the bench, and we have some other stuff we got to get hot and popping on. So let's see what happens. I will catch you guys after the stream, and we'll check on all the progress. See you in a bit. All right, so the stream is over with. Just buttoning up down here the last couple of things, and then we're going to call it a night. So time for your end of stream review. Once again, tonight is Thursday night. So heavy work night. First night I've been able to stream and be down here in the shop. So pretty cool. Let's flip the camera around and see what we got going on. All right, so the bench is still relatively clean, but a bit less. Long-term project. This is a 3D printed 155 shell. I have something like 6 days of print time in this. A little bit of spot putty, just to fill in some low spots, some little burbles we had. Okay. But it is in a high build primer, and I was just knocking down some of the high spots. Okay. These last 3 have their sheaths made. This guy has been on the shelf for a while. We just got its sheath done. It is a little mini cleaver made out of some scraps we had floating around. We don't like to throw anything away. And then we have these 3 guys over here. Okay. This is some more of that Dymilux on both of these. This is going to be pretty cool. The black and red. Light and dark green. Natural micarta. Okay, and this is just a little guy. Okay, right there under the weight, you can just see peeking. We're gonna have to check on that because it has slid. And then yeah, that's kind of what we got going on there. All right, so the scales that we were gluing up. We're gluing some walnut scales to the liner. They slid. Okay. This guy right here, this is the first one that we have ever hollow ground. All right, we're going to do brass up front here, and then it's going to transition into these handle scales. It was not my intention for that overhang. However, the part that is on the black scale is going to work. So we're going to be good there. We'll get to do something pretty cool with those when the time comes. This is a very nice build out. I am incredibly happy with it, especially the way these hollow ground edges came out. Just stupid happy with them. So we will put it back on the grinder one last time with a slightly higher grit. This is one of the few times I'm actually going to progress through the grits higher and higher. Usually I stop at 220. This I'll go a little bit higher because it's very tough to get into a hollow grind and polish it out. So we'll use the belt as far as we can before we go to the next step. Compressor did the trick. The medium that's in there is better, but I would still like to change that out. So once this runs its course, we'll probably be going with like a crushed walnut or something like that. That guy's just not up to the task. So compressor is in the future. But anyway, we're going to bring Thursday to a close. Look at that 5 head. Anyway, we're going to bring Thursday to a close. And I got to switch hands. Much better. Anyway, we're going to bring Thursday to a close. And then Saturday, we've got a bunch of work to do. Once again, I am solo because, COVID, standoff, quarantine, nonsense. We're going to try and get the forge press up and running. We don't need it for Saturday, but we're going to try and get it up and running. I keep calling it a forge press. The hydraulic press, formerly a log splitter. We're going to get that up and running, and we're going to fire the forge. Inaugural run of the year. It's pretty bad that it took this long, but we're going to run it. Probably just to do some texturing. Probably won't go full forging yet. But we got to build our chops up and we got to get there. So we're going to run it. I'm going to go wash my booger hooks and probably take a shower. We're going to call it a night. So cool. Have a wonderful evening. Next time you see me, it will be probably Saturday. Highly doubt I'll get down here tomorrow night. Probably Saturday. So catch you then. Morning. It is Saturday, about 11:30, give or take. Bit of a late start today. It is gorgeous outside. Just look at. Yeah, it's gonna be whitewashed, of course. Give it a second. Beautiful, sunny day. And the first beautiful day of the year means we're gonna fire the forge today. So we're gonna go ahead and get the shop squared away to get forging again. That means I have to clean up the area where we forge, and then it also means we have to get the forge moved out and dig out all the hammers and all that kind of fun stuff. So been doing a little bit of work in the background, nothing crazy. Get some coats of paint on some things, stuff like that, so that it can dry in the background. But let's go show you what we've been painting up. All right, here in our little makeshift paint booth, we are outside, so it's a little bit better. But anyway, we have a couple of different shells. Those are some 50 cal shells that are getting their first coats of brass. And those big dinguses there, they're getting their first coats of the brass. So they'll be up on the bench soon. Get finished out. So yeah, that's what we have going on there. Sorry for the background. We'll move inside where it's a hair darker. So yeah, we have to get the forging area set up because it is a bit of a mess. We'll clean all of this up. We'll get the anvil staged and everything like that. So put on the hyperlapse and you can watch me, you can watch me get this squared away. So see you back in a bit. All right, and that has us set up to do the basics. We're gonna do some texturing today, and I might work on a draw knife that we've had chilling in the background for a while. But we're gonna fire the big boy for a bit, and she hasn't been running in a while, so we'll run it for a bit and see what happens. Check back in. We are gonna be live streamed, so we'll probably pull some clips from there. We'll see. Not sure. Figure it out. Fuck it, we'll do it live. See you guys later. All right, so I got some work done in the background. I try and get as much done before the live stream because I do try and interact with everybody on the live stream. So sometimes I get a little bit distracted away from the actual work. So try and do a little bit here, a little bit there, then go live. So we are going to be spooling up to go live, but I want to show you guys what I have been working on in the hush hush department. This is top secret stuff. Y'all are seeing it first on the record. Everybody who's live will see it live first, obviously. But shh, first. You're the first. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. All right, here we have a 50 cal ammo can. Now this is the blanks, which are they're a little bit bigger than your standard 50 cal ammo can, which has been lined with 3/4 inch MDF. Now you might ask, why are you lining it? No, because that is going to be a speaker box. Yeah. So everything is cut. It's a relatively press fit. This piece is a little bit loose, so we got to clamp that one as well. But clamp it all together, let it dry with a half a tube of liquid nails, and then we can start cutting hopefully in a few days for speaker boxes. So let's see what happens. That's right, folks. She's a running. Everything looks good. Let her come up to temp for the first time this year. Saturday, pushing 5 o'clock. Stream is over for the day. The work is not done, but we're done streaming for a little bit. I gotta go upstairs and get some food in me because I'm hungry. Gotta cook for the wife and the little one. Because, you know, hungry wife, hungry little one. What rhymes with bad mood? Anyway, we gotta go feed the fam. So we're gonna take care of that. But I'm gonna give you a quick update, and then we'll see what happens from there. So we're going to start right here at the bench, flip the camera around, and we'll kind of proceed where we got to go. Okay, so starting on this end, we got a whole bunch of stuff done. Not enough of that, coffee cups. First, these guys have been hanging on the back shelf. We finally heated them up and got them textured. Okay, this is our battle damage finish. And a little bit of cratering. This was done with 2 different size ball peens. I do like the way that finish came out. Didn't do a damn thing with that today. These all got shaped and buffed and kind of prepped. These guys got created, drilled, all that kind of fun stuff. Here is the prototype. Okay, you can see the keystone wraps around. The 3 holes here match up with these holes. Okay, so you can put it like that, you can put it like that, but best part is you can also put it over here. Okay, it is not fun to adjust, but it can be done. You can swap side to side, hand to hand, however you need fit. And these are tech locks. Let's see if I can do this with my left hand. Okay, like I said, you can see that there's multiple patterns, and then adjustable belt width to sit it higher or lower a little bit. These things are stupid adjustable. I love them. We got a whole pile of those buggers. Okay. Over here, we got brass cut. This is going to have brass front bolsters, and then that is walnut with black liner. You can see the black liner right there. Okay, so those all got pre-drilled. Shaped natural micarta, that's just going to be a little guy. Red and black, green and darker green. Okay, those got their rough shape, their holes drilled, and the fronts squared away. Let's walk over to that side. Tour of messy desk. All right. Like I was saying, you can see we went through and we buffed them. They will not stay that dark. We're going to use some different buffing stuff to clean them up. But both of them got nice and polished. And the camera will not focus. Okay, but yeah, we got them squared away. So, got that working. Let's go over to the next thing that we got done. All right, so we did fire the forge. The problem was it burped on me. When the forge burps, it's never a good thing. Lost a little bit of arm hair, scared the hell out of me. You know how that goes. So anyway, we got that to clean. During the week, I'm going to blow it apart. I'll be honest, I think my problem lies somewhere in the charge pipe because it was loose. Potentially some type of vermin has made a nest in there. Because typically when it burps, it's a buildup of propane. The propane builds up inside, and then enough of it gets in there to light off. So that's what I'm thinking happened. We just had a little bit too much of the propane built up. So you can see the forging area is back. It felt pretty good to be swinging hammer, even though it was for a short period. So we're going to get that squared away again in the not too distant future. Other than that, we really didn't get a whole lot done in the background, except something I have to go get out of storage. So I'll catch you over there in a minute or two. All right, and here is the final thing that we got done today. Ammo can with 3/4 inch MDF. And I think everybody knows what that means. That is our new speaker build. We're going a little bit overboard on this one, which is probably a bit excessive, but we're going with 5.5s. 5.25. Typically people use 4-inch, so it's what I have laying around. I got to use them, so we're going to use them in here, and then we'll see how it works out. Next one, maybe we'll go with a smaller speaker. We'll see, but that's what we got going on there. So it was all put in. These were all pretty much press fit, except this one I miscut by a hair, so it was not a press fit, but we did go in and seal everything all the way around. So this should be enough that I can lay a small piece of Luan on top. But if not, it's no big deal. We'll plop the battery in and we'll figure out what we have to do from there. 3D printed some trick battery components for this, so we should be all set. All right, so that's what we got going on for today. That is going to bring the Saturday and then the recappening to a close, likely. If I do anything else, I will, of course, record it. But otherwise, I think I'm just going to pack up the shop, put everything away, and probably call it a day. I am back to work on Monday. My quarantine is over. So tomorrow will probably be mostly preparation, getting everything back where it's got to go. My car was in for service. I'll have to go get that back, blah-de-blah. So lots of little stuff to do, but that's what's going to happen. If I do anything else, I will let you know. But if not, I'll catch you on the next one.